Incredible great white. I couldn't stand it any longer. I had to show y'all and tell y'all about this. They're in the white from about 18 yards. And this thing shoots amazing. I'll go inside and talk to you about it a little bit. Yeah, hello everybody. TurkeyBowMaster back again. Steve Grace here. And I wanted to show y'all, I could not stand it any longer. I wanted to show y'all these amazing great white sharks. And this is made by Simmons Archery, the one they call the great white. And it got time this year to order broadheads. And I ordered a dozen timber sharks and a dozen safaris. And I said, you know what, just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna order some of these great whites. And they came out last year, and to be honest, I wasn't that interested in them. I thought they were a little too big to tune and to shoot good out of my bow. And they're 2 1/4 inches wide. And I had already had a little bit of trouble with the tree shark shooting good. It's 2 inches wide, but I was shooting a glue-in model with a 100 grain insert into it, and another insert into the arrow that weighed 75 or 80. So I had like 300 grains up front, and I was thinking it was the width of the tree shark that was making it not fly good. It'd fly good out of one of my bows, but it wouldn't fly good out of all 3 of them. And I made the decision just probably not to go with a head that big. And my thought process, I've got 2 thought processes, and one is to shoot a heavyweight bow and shoot a really good penetrating broadhead like the Simmons Safari, and that way I can take some iffy angles and blow them through some shoulder blades. I've done it before. I've went through shoulder blades and the backbone and into the ground on the other side. Those things penetrate so well. So that was one of my thought processes, which would give me a chance to maybe take some iffy angles. And the other thought process is shoot a big broadhead, a really big, which all the Simmons are huge by the standards of broadheads. But these, the tree shark and the great white, they're just mega huge. I mean, they're just unbelievably big. And the thought process with them is like most everybody else's that shoots weaker bows. I don't shoot weak bows. I shoot man strength bows, what I call them, some 55 and on up to 70 pounds. And but still, with a head this big, it don't matter how much poundage you shoot, you still got to stick with a thought process that you're not going to be able to get through shoulder blades with it. It's just too big. So you have to shoot back in the ribs, and and that's what you have to do. But you got a big enough broadhead here, and I shoot enough poundage to still shoot it out the other side. And a lot of people, shooting 40 pounds, they have to shoot a broadhead like the Safari to go out the other side. But I can go out the other side with this great white. And so I got it. I got the 3, and I get out there and I said, well, I'm gonna shoot it in my medium weight bow and just see what it'll shoot like. I wasn't very excited about it. It friggin' shot like a dart. It just right to the target. And I got my lighter weight Black Widow, which my middleweight bow is a White Buffalo, the one I just shot. I got my lighter weight Black Widow, and just like a dart. And I said, surely this thing won't shoot out of my heavyweight Black Widow. And I don't believe it might have shot the best out of it. I mean, just a perfect shot. And I posted up one of the night shots, on video, and y'all can see it just flying like a dart. All right, it got dark enough. I think this lighted knock will show up pretty good, show the flight. And I'm shooting the eastern axis 340, 4 fletch, full length, luminoc, and shooting a little footer on there, about a 4-inch footer of 2013. Shooting a aluminum insert in this one. Most of my arrows have the brass insert. Shooting my 55-pound White Buffalo. I'm also shooting my 70-pound Black Widow, which is I think it's something at 27, but it ends up being about 70 pounds at my draw line. I'm shooting my lighter weight Black Widow. So I think that's 53 at 27, which ends up being about 55 at mine. I think I'll shoot this lighter weight Black Widow, being I got it in my hand. And let's see, target's right there, so y'all ought to be able to see that. Alright, I'm shooting it on my 55-pound Hoyt. Probably at my draws more like 57, 58. Alright, my 70-pound Black Widow. And I'm loving what it's doing out of this bow. Three missiles right there. All right. My 70-pound Black Widow. And I'm loving what it's doing out of it. Alright, just for my own benefit, I'm going to shoot it with an arrow that's got the brass insert. So I'm around round 240 for the broadhead, and then a brass insert puts it up around 310 or so. And I'm going to try it this way, just kind of for my benefit, see which arrow shoots the best. Beautiful. Well, there you have it. That's several shots out of 3 different bows with arrows of a couple of different configurations, a couple of different weight inserts in there, and they all shot good, and just amazing. We'll see what happens. The next time you see me one of them screwed on, I'll probably be going for another world record. I'll be shooting a great white with the bleeder in. I guess that's officially the Megalodon. But anyway, I'm going to be going for another world record blood trail. I'm going to shoot something a little bigger with a little more blood in it, with a little bigger head. That ought to crack the world record.